the backdrop. Opposition leaders are questioning the BJP celebration that took place and the Prime Minister's welcome on a day when army jawans were killed. Now, the Congress's Randeep Surjewala has tweeted out, and I quote, "The reality of nationalism and love for the army is in front of the country." The BJP celebration on the day of martyrdom of 3 army and police officers and 1 soldier in Kashmir. And ending that with a question mark, Pawan Khera tweeted out to say, and I quote, "No matter what happens, the Prime Minister cannot avoid his accolades." But Priyanka Chaturvedi then also tweeted out saying, and I quote, that the BJP celebrations have been being postponed, expected more sensitivity, especially on a day when our security forces have fought a fierce fight with militants in Kashmir. Already, 3 of our brave men have laid down their lives for the nation, while more injuries have also been reported. To get us more on this, we're crossing over to CNN News 18's Ishan Wani, who remains with us. Ishan, so again, this breaking input is more about the politics that has come in the backdrop of this horrific incident.
Well, absolutely right. There's a lot of politics happening around the incident. One, that Congress is trying to target the Bharatiya Janata Party about the celebrations that happened last night. But on the ground, forces are right now do not want any politics around this particular issue because they are focused on the operation. We have seen already that several political parties have come out and hitting out at the BJP. That once at the same time when the forces are fighting these militants in the jungles of Kashmir Valley, at the same time what was happening at the BJP office is something which should have been postponed. But one has to see that what will be the kind of reaction that will come in from the BJP as well, because BJP hasn't responded to the charge that has been leveled by the Congress as of now. But yes, we have seen in the past as well, whenever there have been incidents like these, the opposition has actually slammed the BJP and the centre for holding certain functions whenever there have been operations in Kashmir Valley or there have been loss of lives, particularly of the soldiers who are fighting on the front line in Kashmir Valley. The operation is on since yesterday, but we haven't seen many reactions coming in from the political parties in Valley, though there were condolence messages from the PDP National Conference Chief Umar Abdullah and other political leaders as well. But one has to see that how this politics revolves, because as of now, the full focus of the story is about the operation, the militants who have attacked the forces, and that is something where the priority of the security force person lies. For them it doesn't matter, the politics doesn't matter. For them it's one, to neutralize these militants, second, to keep an upper hand on the situation of the security situation in Kashmir Valley. We have seen previously, even when the 2019 attack took place in Pulwama, there was a lot of politics around that as well. So there have been certain charges with the opposition parties have been leveling whenever there have been incidents like these in Kashmir Valley.
Ishan, when it comes to the residents who are residing near the area, what are the advisories that have been issued and what are the specific areas which are currently still on alert?
A kilometer or more radius of this has been completely cut off. Behind me, my Vijay Bushi loan will show you the presence of security force personnel on the ground. They're looking at these mountains as you see on your screens. It's a 1+ kilometer area which has been completely cordoned off. Rest of the people living in this particular area have been advised not to move out in case of any emergency, only to move out then. Though there are not any specific advisories which have been issued, but people are maintaining caution. They are not coming out since the action is taking place on a steep mountain range. So yes, there could be a gunfire which can be drawn towards the side of civilians. So that is why we are seeing today that there is very less movement of civilians in the area. We haven't seen many civilians moving in this vicinity. One, because there is a large forces presence. The forces want to ensure the safety and security of common people as well who are out here. And at the same time, only those who are, we saw some people going through this area, they had to go to see a doctor. So only those, are moving out who have some critical emergency, but the operation is still going on. The forces are on the ground. They want to make sure that they are able to neutralize those who have killed their fellow companions who were part of them. and that is something which we are seeing on the ground, that a large number of forces with specific trainings have been deployed in this area. This attacks is something, this encounter is something where the forces had received an input about the presence of these militants in the area, and that's after which this entire episode unfolded. It took almost 5 hours to evacuate one of the bodies, at least, because we were on the spot yesterday and we saw that after the information came about the encounter, it was only after 5 hours the body was able to retrieve. So this can give you an idea the kind of terrain and the kind of operation that is going on, because it's very difficult, and then it's also dangerous because the enemy can be hiding behind the bushes, behind the trees, and can open fire at you. And army does not want to take any casualties. The police does not want to take any casualties as of now. They want to go smooth on this operation. They want to ensure that they are able to neutralize them, but at the same time also try to give maximum security, maximum safety to those Jawans who are involved in this operation. Yesterday we also saw that some important stuff were also sent into these mountain ranges for the army personnel who are deployed there and are carrying out this operation.
Absolutely. Ishan, thank you for joining us. We'll continue to return to you for more. Right now we're going to be shifting focus because there's some more breaking news coming up.